have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Bulls will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Eastern Michigan's offense will get first crack at it today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Scanning the field, it's Carpenter. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fakes the grab. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What did you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Buffalo's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Finds a tight end down the gut. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulls.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
7, Eastern Michigan, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down coming up.
Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Next up,
Eastern Michigan going fast.
first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's loose on the right. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they turn it into a defensive score.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the grab close to the logo. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Buffalo has it back, but see what the Bulls offense can do. Looking downfield on first down. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Fights off a defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And the Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Carpenter. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bulls look to do some damage in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Second down coming up.
Looking for a gap. It's McClure. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Little touch pass to the receiver. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
Number 14.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
This one away.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Give to the single back. Running into the open space. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Breaks into the open. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
37-yard line. And that's a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McClure. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a third and long. They just keep firing. Got him downfield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground with the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he's coming out of the end zone. Slips through the line. Got a little room. And there he goes. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. It's caught. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to punch it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop him again on second and goal? Motion from the wideout. Going to sling it on second down. Here's a hit. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Receivers right now aren't getting open. We got to do a better job offensively of trying to create opportunities for them. So use motion, get some stack releases, create that separation, slant routes, out-breaking routes. Just give your quarterback a chance.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
That's 2 plays in a row now. I think this quarterback's been a bit too greedy. Down by the goal line. I know you want to throw a touchdown. You want to make the highlight-type play, but you've got to be smart. You got to know the situation. You got to throw the ball away if nobody's open.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle, it's Payne. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. From the gun to give, looking for room. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Bulls are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Payne. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off play action. He's got the tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Gets it out quickly. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The play action fake. That's caught. It's McClure. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw. It's Carpenter. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On the move, he fires. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Gonna run it. It's McClure. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's McClure. After the filthy move, he's got room. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
For a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's it up for another Bulls first down.
He'll pull it on the read. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Eastern Michigan, 3.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punts it out of the air. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
At the 27-yard line.
Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Gets it out fast. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got his man quickly. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Right down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field and trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Payne. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They'll immediately call timeout.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Grabbed behind the line. It's McClure. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Bulls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Eastern Michigan, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. And some room to work. Spins away from the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Payne. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38, and it'll be first down. They're going back to the ground. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Release to the back. Caught over the middle. It's McClure. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Bulls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Bryan's his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to barrel in. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. He's looking to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? And sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Back to throw, it's Carpenter. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This one's complete.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Fires left. Complete downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes with the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Carpenter. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
At the 47-yard line. Good enough.
He'll do it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Second down coming up.
And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback extends the play. There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. The give to the back. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bulls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Arizona State is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Sun Devil Stadium, but despite the forks up right now, this one is tight. They're up by 4 over UCF.
Direct snap.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Payne. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Smart move to keep it on the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Snags it over the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14.
With a big opportunity in the red zone.
Leaves it with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. He's got it again. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the boom kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Bringing it out.
The return is tackled down at the 13.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line.
First and 10.
Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hood. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football.